Salut, c'est Guillaume de la Bulle Cinéma. Nous sommes rentrés du Festival international du film d'animation d'Annecy, théâtre de notre échange et de notre rencontre avec un compositeur de musique iranien. Sa musique, encore peu connue du grand public, a pourtant fait le tour du monde puisqu'elle a accompagné jusqu'aux Oscars où elle a été nominée le court-métrage d'animation À l'ombre des Cyprès. Son nom, c'est Afshin Azizi. Et avant de passer à son interview, sa musique, c'est ça.
I'm Afshin Azizi. At first, I'm a musician, and I'm the composer of the In the Shadow of the Cypress, for example, the short animation that won the Oscar last year. And this year, I have the short animation in the Annecy Film Festival At Night, directed by Puya Afzali. It is so meaningful to me because from my childhood I was a big fan of the animation. I'm so happy to be here, and I want to say thanks to the organizer of the festivals because you have the opportunity to meet the professional people gathering together in one place from all around the world, and you can share your experience with them. And all these people are passionate about the animation, and I think this is a very big chance for the people wanted to continue in the professional industry of the art, and especially in animation. As a composer of the movie, it's very hard to describe your style of the music because if you ask me as a musician, I can tell you the style of my music is like this. But when you want to work as a composer on artworks, it comes from the mind of other people, because every time I say when you work on one animation or one movie or documentary, this artwork belong to the mind of the director or the scriptwriter, and you should follow that line in your works. But if I want to explain a little bit, I can say I am a fusion musician with the taste of the classical music. If I want to introduce one composer that inspired me, it's very hard for me. But I think with myself about this subject, I couldn't find any answer, but I can say the name of the three composers I like. The first one is John Williams. I love his music, his works. The second one is Eleni Karendro, the composer of the Angelopoulos, and the Preisner. About In the Shadow of the Cypress, when we work on that animation, all of the crew was so connected, have so a strong connection with that movie. And we know we do some special thing. But after we attend in the Venice Film Festival and in other film festivals, I see all the professional people, when they saw our animation, they react in a very special way. They like it. Even at the beginning, I thought maybe they exaggerated it. And I say, oh, really, it's very nice. But the most important thing I want to mention was the two directors and the producer of movie, Shirin Sohani, Hossein Molaimi, even in the both part in the production of the movie and in the road to the Oscar. Because they were so trying people, they try hard to reach what they want. Even in the post-production of movie, we have so many discussions, sometimes bad discussion with Hossein and Shirin, and they were so serious about what they wanted to do. And after that, I see this serious behavior in their career to the Oscar. They try a lot, and sometimes they put from their health, their life, they didn't sleep. Because I think we didn't have distributor. Shirin and Hossein did everything themselves. They did a lot, and I think the successful of the Shadow of the Cypress was because they try so hard.
That really stay with you.
About my composition, I read so many compliments, so many reviews about my music, even in the newspaper, even in the journal. But if I want to mention one special thing, the best things for me was Shirin and Hussein was so happy about working with me. Because from my point of view, the most important things for the artists is they are happy with their works, not only in the public. It's very important for me, the directors of this animation and other movies or animation are happy with working with me. As a composer, when I want to start composing for any movie, it depends on the movie that they suggest to you. Sometimes they suggest you the movie in the script stage, sometimes in the process of the production, and sometimes they suggest me in the final cut version. And it's very different. But the main thing, every time I want to start composing for the music, I ask which style of music or what music you like to hear from this movie. It's guide me to the music that I want to compose. For example, I see the movie, I say with myself, okay, if I was audience of this movie as a composer, I would prefer to hear sound of the piano or the taste of the Eastern music. I think it's the best way for me to work on that because it's very hard to take your instrument and start to play something. If I work on a project, it's related to that region, yes, for sure. They come to me most of the time because I had a route from the Iran or maybe Afghanistan or other place. But when I work from Europe or all around the world, it doesn't have relation to their no. I try to put the more international music on that, yes.
Okay.
I wanted to choose one person to work with him. It's impossible because he's passed away.
Oh, okay.
I like to work with Abbas Kiarostami. I don't know if you know him or not. He's a very famous Iranian director. I like Steven Spielberg, and I have a dream to work with him. Godfather for sure. Yes, Godfather. Godfather is at the top list for me.
Okay, this is a great last response. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.